Okay. Hey, zombie. So Noah came and grabbed coffee with me, bought me some coffee. I guess no one was here when they showed up, so I'm gonna protest so that they all know. So I have my sign.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Okay.
You.
This weather, though, man.
What happened? Did you guys blow up the house?
The police situation, we reached the door yesterday.
Okay. Thank you for at least being kind to me.
No problem at all.
Oh, what's your name, sir? Thank you. You have a great night, man. Okay, he approached professionally. So give Sergeant Penn a round of applause. Like the silent, like, sitcom stuff. So they breached the door. Okay, those are spots. And they're putting up the tape again. Next time, please warn me that you're gonna tape around my car. That'd be very, very sweet of you. And please read my sign. Says no pensions for criminals and police union abuse. So they blew up one of the houses down here, breached the door, set off some concussion grenades. So I'm okay now. Hey, what's up? How's it going, Utah? Nice to see you, bruh. So, yeah, I'm free to go now. So, unless if they want to take me in again, which I'm pretty sure that they do. So, I guess they found out that the person's not even here. So all this for nothing. It's quite common. They'll go out crazy. Look at my last live stream. Basically, they called the SWAT team after trying to get the person that might not have even been there ever. They were trying to get him to come out. And then, by the sounds of it, there was another scene across the street going on. They proceeded to move the tape when they got the SWAT team here. So they moved the tape, which it was it was about where it is now, maybe a little closer to me. And basically, we're asking the other news people to go back further. They allowed them to leave, and then just because I was asking for name and badge numbers, they taped me in my car into the crime scene. So that's actually felonious kidnapping and theft. So I'm going to be complaint against the Phoenix Police Department. And the number is 602-495-5004. Hit option 1. Because I don't think option 5 really does anything. I think it's option 1. Hey, what's up, Sherry? You missed it. Noah, it's hey, though. God bless Noah. So, he took me out for a little bit. I got to see some pretty women for a minute. And you're all thinking that we went to a strip club. No, we didn't. He got some Java for me. But it's so bad now that they're having police officers patrol inside of IHOPs. I guess they're feeding them coffee and donuts. So, it's that bad of a police state right now. Yeah, there's a beautiful girl that works there, but I was afraid I'd get arrested before getting her number. I kind of want to go take some pictures to see what they did. But I imagine this is going to be all night, so I'm just going to silently protest for a minute. Because they're pretty much gone anyways. So, we need to make sure that we end their pension plans so that they decide to go work regular jobs. Because that's the only reason why they become cops anymore is for the pension. They don't give two shits about anyone else. So I'm going to call it. I just thought I'd go live for a minute. So I'm going to call this. Definitely smell what they blew up earlier, so I'm gonna pull the camera footage. So hold up, I'll come say bye. Let me put my stuff down. My poster board. I kind of wanted to stay here, but maybe it's a good thing that I left. So let me. Yeah, I'm glad too. Thank you, Noah. Thank you very much. I appreciate what you did. You didn't have to, and you did anyway, so. Awesome. I'm glad you guys linked up, so. Utah Cop Watch does a lot for his community, and he's always there to help new people. He really cares about his community and the other people around him. So God bless him and his family too. It was fun last time I got to visit when I first met him. It was really awesome seeing what he's doing. Because I've been there before I met him, and there were some issues in Salt Lake with the police. So, yeah, Salt Lake. Provo was kind of interesting. I cop watched there before I got to know him. So obviously St. George has been bad. So yeah. So I'm gonna sign out of this. You guys have a good night. I'll go live if I happen upon anything. Yeah, I can't wait either. Even though, to be honest, I'm not excited. Usually, I am, but I don't think the weather. Like watched, there's supposed to be an Arctic blast, and I think on the West Coast we're gonna miss it. So yeah, I I just I didn't want to travel right now because of what's going on in Phoenix. It's been going backwards after getting better for months. Obviously, this being the norm now in South Phoenix. When I first started, they would do door-to-door raids, and it looks like they're going to get back to what is called gentrification. Basically, they're going to go after certain people. And then I hope it doesn't go back to door-to-door raids, because it doesn't look good at this point. Obviously, with what happened last week, and then there was other stuff going on in Phoenix too. So then with Ramon Batista stepping down, so there's just a lot going on here. At times I feel I don't know, like I feel like I'm not doing enough. So I honestly I need help. So if you're in Phoenix, um, preferably the city limits, and you've always wondered about this, and say you're a single person without kids, um, probably the best way to go, and you can risk maybe going to jail once in a while. It doesn't happen that often. If you can control yourself, um, I will show you the ins and outs. I'll train you. I need help in Phoenix. So thank you all for coming though, and this seems like it's gonna go on all night. I already love this neighborhood. So anyway, signing out. Phoenix Cop Watch. Much love. Okay, sweet. I'll be gone by then. Uh, but hopefully, the people in St. George and Washington, Utah, will hit me up. So, yep. Thank you. Sell this book again. Yeah, I hope you don't go by yourself. Okay. I'll keep. Okay. Hold up. Okay, thank you. Let me save that. Let's see. Do. Hold up one moment. Someone that knows me, text that number to me, please. Because I can't save it like that. So I'll be in Vegas, so that won't be too far on the first. I might have to work, so I'll still let you guys know. Vegas is like a couple hours. Yeah, text that number to me, Utah Cop Watch, please. Anyways, God bless. You all have a good night. Haha, there's the clown. You hanging out with your red-headed stepsister, Richard? I added him back after Spin Cobra. I don't know who did it. And I'm not throwing you under the bus. You did the right thing. But I just brought him back because I believe in the First Amendment. And even though he might be a little cop sucker, a weirdo from the trailer park, it's still, I respect the First Amendment. And as long as you're not like threatening people or like doing any harm to people physically, then oh, a real auditor. I could say something else, but I won't. He has a good thing going for him. I won't. He has a good thing going for him though. Don't get me wrong, I kind of respect a little bit. I just find it weird. Um, I kind of wonder his if he's doing it for the right reasons. But that's between him and God, so I respect what he does. I don't know the dude, so I can't say anything about him. Okay. Okay. Awesome. So, Jennifer, an auditor is like Arizona auditor, or basically, they prefer to go to government buildings usually, and they just check to see if they're okay being filmed. I am not a strong auditor. I never said I was. I can, but at the same time, it's not really my specialty. I only started doing this because I began seeing like how much the police were abusing the public and wasting resources. Um, so they waste a lot of resources here in Phoenix. So that's why I started doing what I do. Yeah, I know he's nationwide. And I kind of wonder like about his business kind of thing that he has going. I know people that donate to him should expect that he's going to use it for his travel and probably to eat and sleep. But I don't make my cop watching a business. I don't ask for donations. This is all community based. There's a difference between asking for donations and traveling and not being, I guess it's more like he doesn't really ingrain himself in the community, at least from his outward appearance. So I'm not talking crap about him. It works for him. That's just him. I'm just saying, okay, that makes sense. I was kind of thinking that he might be a Mason at one point. There's that video with the ring and that one officer in Texas. So that kind of made me think that he might be into the law enforcement. Masons are a cult. So I'm just going to call it out for what it is. So you aren't the community. People on this block in this neighborhood are the community, along with cop watchers and auditors. So this is your community right here. And it's sad that they have to deal with these guys on their block all the time causing trouble. So, okay. See? So, if we ask this later, at least you guys aren't lying. I respect people that don't lie. So, I don't know if you're trolling though. Maybe you're trolling. I don't believe everything that I read. You could be trolling. I don't know. That's something separate than here. So, Richard Crude has no, like, I don't even know the dude. Um, as far as I know, he's a troll. He's a class act troll. Um, he might be telling the truth with being a Mason. Um, but the Masons aren't the community. Masons typically are government officials. I don't know a whole lot. If someone wants to fill everyone else in, maybe do a video on the Masonic rituals. They could, from what I know about the Masons, they're related to a satanic cult. So be very careful. Um, you're not God, Richard. See, they're Satanists. They're evil, evil people. And basically, they show themselves. So that's good that he's showing his true self. And that's why I added him back so that they can show their true self. So, uh, well, I know there's a lot of corruption behind the Masons, so I know the communities know of them, but they're a satanic cult, and they only do stuff for their own good. So, yeah, I know. Earlier on his channel, if you go read, I got him to admit, basically he's trailer trash. So I don't even know if he knows what he's doing, but I lived in a trailer park, but I wasn't trash. I wasn't trying to make meth or anything. And sometimes I wonder if you're using meth because of the way that you act. So, yeah. See, I love making people laugh over. So, yep. Everyone laughs about him. No one takes him seriously. Like, you just look at him and you think, meth. Hopefully you're doing it right and you don't blow up your neighborhood. Like, I hope you don't blow up your neighborhood, Richard, cooking that meth. So, and you better not let the police plant your meth on other people, because I'm tired of seeing that bullshit. So, I'm going to call this because I'm starting to get into weird Richard mode. Sure. That's what they all say. Yeah. Okay. Comanche. I know of the Comanche. Ah, Sally Smith. Yeah, I figured he was wearing a mask for some you like I'll go get a UA soon and then I'll show my results. I admit I use medical marijuana once in a while. I don't use any of the pharmaceutical bullshit. I don't use fentanyl. I don't use Vicodin. I'm actually allergic to a lot of these drugs that the pharmaceutical companies try to push on people. Um, yes and no. The only they're not really sovereign because the federal government still controls all Indian reservations, and they're pumped in with a lot of them. Not all of them are pumped in with welfare funds that tyrants in the higher ups usually waste and spend it for the community. I grew up around Native Americans, so I saw the nasty stuff going on. Yeah, cops always watch my stream though. Like these guys were earlier. They were watching my stream. They were one of the like 40 some watching it. That's why they said that the sergeant knew. I already know they're watching me. I don't really care though. Yeah, Richard, I wouldn't be bragging about that. Do something with yourself. Give back to the community. Go create something that'll make your community money other than drugs. Quit making meth. Drugs aren't positive. Yeah, go do something. I wish I wasn't doing this. And it's not that I don't like doing what I do. It's just I'd rather be doing something better. Honestly, if I didn't have to watch these ass clowns and make sure that they don't do something really messed up to people, I could be creating new things. I could be making new things and solving problems, which is actually what I try to do. I'm working on some other projects besides this. So eventually I plan on using some of that to help people in the community. There's a couple projects that I'm working with other people that will basically change a lot of people's lives for the better. Uh, I don't listen to terrorists. I'm not a domestic terrorist. I don't think you know what that is. I think what these guys do is domestic terrorism. I think you're using too much meth. And you need to lay off before you die. Before you end up hurting a lot of people. Go find Christ, please, Richard. Jesus loves you. Clean yourself up. I'm tired of seeing you going off on random people for no reason. Do something with yourself. Anyways, God bless everyone. Have a good night.